vitamin D today, and I have a podcast, YouTube video that I'd like to share with you. But first, I'd like to tell you a little bit about my vitamin D experience. When you first go and get evaluated, they do a blood panel for your bariatric surgery. And I found out that one of my lab values in my vitamin panel that I was deficient in vitamin D. So I had to take a vitamin D supplement, and that's a fat-soluble vitamin. And it's determined by the amount of sunlight that you get, the amount of your skin color. Some people don't absorb vitamin D. Some people are really deficient in vitamin D. There are 5 types of vitamin D, right? And so which type do you use? Well, your doctor will do a blood level test, and the fat soluble vitamin that it is, that means that it's absorbed in the fat cells. It's not like a vitamin B supplement that when you take a vitamin, you look in the toilet and your urine will turn yellow. That means a lot of that vitamin that you took in your body, you didn't absorb it. Your body didn't absorb it, so you were expelling from your urine and your body fluids that you didn't need. But vitamin D is a different vitamin where it's fat soluble. So you really have to determine by a blood test how deficient you are, if you are deficient, and based on your level, that's how much IUs that you'll take according to your body. So yes, I was deficient, and they gave me a number, and then I went back 3 months and had to test it again. So through the years, I just continued to take vitamin D, and my levels seemed to be balanced. And when I'm not in the sun in the winter months, because I live in Maryland and I don't spend a lot of time outside, so I'm deficient, I'm sure. I haven't had my level checked because I've been without health insurance since June of 2017. But I usually take the organic, and it's usually has the stamp on there, and it's non-GMO. You can do your own research on the type of vitamin D that you need to use for your body. Maybe your medical practitioner will decide which vitamin D to take. Maybe you might even get prescription for it. But we really have to take our vitamins depending upon how far you're out. 1 year, depending on what type of surgery you have. You have a malabsorption surgery. I had a lap band, but some of your malabsorption surgeries, your gastric sleeve, you got the RNY, and then we have the duodenal switch, and there's other surgeries in between there. I won't get into that, but anyway, it depends on how you absorb your absorption of the vitamin D. So I use this one, and you can tell by it tells you how many I use, depending on how much you want to take it for. This is 10,000 units. I usually take it every other day. And I can see a difference. Sometimes I'll take it every day if I really haven't been out in the sun or I've been inside the house. So yeah, if you work in the office setting, but if you live in Florida or you live in the Bahamas, or you live in the tropical, you might not even need vitamin D. Also, I used to use this too. This is a liquid. Course, depending upon what type of surgeries, you might have to take a liquid in the beginning or a chewable. So this is a natural one, and this one it has vitamin K2, and has a little bit of peppermint oil in there. So yeah, you can make your own choice. Contact your healthcare provider. But I'm only suggesting this is an example of what I use. But I also, when I go on Amazon and I choose my product, because that's where I usually get my products, I usually read the reviews, and I try to get a product that has a 5-star um, recommendation. And then I usually go down the list and I read all the comments, and you find out some great information from it. But here I want to share with you the podcast. This is he's not a medical doctor, he's not a scientist. This is from 3 months ago, and it's organic, and I'm going to link the card. He is a naturopath, a doctor of osteopath, and he's a nutritionist, naturopath doctor. So he's got quite a bit of credentials. I really like this site. They have a lot of great videos on different topics. He does promote his product, which is organics, but just disregard that. I just want you to hear what he has to say about the 5 types of vitamin D and share with you. And I'll link the card.
D2, D3, D4, D5. The body primarily only uses D2 and D3. Okay, what is interesting is D2 is your considered vitamin D, and vitamin D3 is its own category. Vitamin D, or vitamin D2, is ergocalciferol. Vitamin D3 is cholecalciferol. And what is different is vitamin D2 has to be converted into vitamin D3 for the body to utilize it properly. That happens primarily in the liver and kidneys. Vitamin D3 is what our skin produces in response to sunlight. When you're out in the sun and your body produces all that vitamin D, okay, it's vitamin D3, the cholecalciferol, that is being produced in the skin, right? Remember, vitamin D3 regulates our hormones. It helps our mental state. It helps our cardiovascular and our respiratory health, helps reproductive health. It helps with immunologic health. And so the difference is vitamin D2 has to be converted into vitamin D3 to do all the cool stuff that vitamin D3 does. So if you aren't out in the sun very often, if you're stuck inside most of the time, if you're not being able to get out and enjoy the sunlight, or if you live somewhere where there just isn't that much sunlight, you may consider taking a vitamin D3 supplement. At Organics, our primary vitamin.
So there you have it. You can check with your doctor, ask for a blood level, ask for a vitamin D level, and to see exactly where your level is, so you have a baseline which you start out with, and then based on that, your doctor will recommend further follow-up in future blood tests. I always say, read about it, research yourself, check as much sources as you can. Don't take one person's advice. Do your own diligence. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for tuning in. Give me a thumbs up, give me a like, or please make a comment and subscribe. Have a great day.